You are now listening to Krossfire on Durian ASEAN.
Let's just look at the topic that we are going to be sharing today. It's quite interesting. It's called house husband. And
My dream.
yeah, I think there's a lot of people's dream, and some of them is a nightmare. Let's just, since it's
I
your
think it's a dream because you don't really know what it entails until you don't really know what it entails until you actually live it.
Okay.
Why is it a dream for you?
Yeah, why is it a dream for you?
But I don't get to go to work. I
Yeah,
gotta
but-
stay home. I gotta stay home. I gotta look after the kids.
Gotta clean the house.
Gotta clean the house.
You got
Look,
to take them everywhere. You got to do the cleaning, the cooking.
yeah,
washing
that's
up.
what takeout and what do you call sleeping pills are for.
What about you? Your
No,
players?
I have. I have one friend who actually, when I asked him quite some time back when we were studying, I said it's about time for us to get married. Would you mind being a house husband, because it's a very touchy subject, especially for males. You want to be the main provider. You want to be the number one guy in the family.
The breadwinner, yeah.
Exactly, and you have that ego about you. You know, I think it's inbred in us a lot, and it's very hard for guys to actually admit that. Hey, I don't mind staying at home. I don't mind looking after the kids, whether I'm not earning any money. It's fine, because it is a pleasure to have kids, and it's not a burden. But I think the population of guys who will be ready
Depends
to
on the kids.
yeah.
Yeah, depends on the kids.
Yeah, some kids are a
Yeah.
burden.
Yeah.
Yuri, you got thoughts?
I think, to be honest, it's all about balance and equality. You know, if marriage is like a relationship like anything else, so it's most important that if they're capable of having a single provider, it doesn't really matter if it's the husband or the wife, so long as they're capable of providing adequate support that way, so the other partner can take care of everything else at home. So it doesn't really matter if it's the husband that goes to work and the wife stays at home.
And
Or vice
nothing else
versa.
matters.
Exactly, Metallica. Thanks, James Hetfield.
So would any one of you guys here readily admit to, like, if anyone asks you, would you mind being a house husband? Would you guys say, yeah, sure? Would you admit it in front of your friends, in front of your workplace?
Yeah, it's called the
Yeah.
Britney effect.
Yeah, but if you look at it,
If
You can do
Britney married an Indian fella, she would still be married to that Indian fella. Kevin Federline went there, thought he wanted to be a rapper, everything. I'd have married Britney and I'd still be Mr. Spears.
You would have changed your name and everything, wouldn't you?
Hell yeah! I'll be Mr.
Sean
Vale.
Spears.
Vale.
I guess if your wife is rich like that,
Yeah.
why not? Who cares about saving
Yeah,
face?
just
right?
chill at home,
Money.
man.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like Harry raised a good point. It's not all just sitting on the couch watching TV and all that, right? It's cleaning dirty diapers, doing dirty dishes, doing all the disgusting things that you wouldn't like to do, you have to do. So it's not
Yeah.
it's not a bed of roses as everyone thinks it's
Yeah,
gonna be.
you're being domesticated, and growing up, you're not taught how to clean your bed, wash the dishes, do the cleaning, blah blah blah. You're taught to like study hard, get a job,
Yeah.
provide
Get
for
married.
family, get married, and that's your role in life. That's your function. And then now you have to take a step back and think, oh, actually, I'm in a relationship, I'm in a partnership,
Yeah.
and maybe my job now has to be something else, not a traditional work. So yeah, and it's also interesting. Like if you go out with your group of friends, someone's a lawyer, someone's a doctor, someone's an engineer, and then you go, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm
I'm a man of leisure.
I'm a kept man.
Yeah,
I'm a kept man. I'm a man of leisure. While you all are working hard, I'm using this time to, explore the hobbies I have and the things I want to do.
I use
Yeah,
the
y-
time to fuck your housewife.
Can you make a homie into a housewife?
but if you look at it, right, in the modern environment where most of the married couples, husband and wife, they actually have to work. So I think being a house husband, if just say, given the condition or the situation where you can work from home, do you think that is actually a better way to put it? Where
Hell
actually
yeah.
you're working from home,
Hell
but at
yeah.
the same time you're taking care of the household.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's a bit different, though, isn't it? That isn't a traditional house husband. That you're doing a job, but you just happen to be at home. I think the economic climate, and also like there's a lot of women going to university these days.
Yeah.
There are not much men going into. I mean, maybe not so much. In
I think the
Malaysia, but
percentage of women is higher than men.
it's
now.
higher than men. More women in the workforce.
Mhm.
So very soon, men, it'll be the woman that'll be the breadwinner. This is a emerging thing. So I think as men, we probably should also like man up and say, look, it is acceptable for us to stay at home
Learn to cook
and
clean.
learn to cook and clean,
Yeah,
man.
to start cleaning now.
No shame in that.
You know, the kids that grow up having mom stay at home and the kids that grow up having dad stay at home,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's different.
Yeah, I think that'll
Yeah.
be more fun, right?
It depends what kind of dad. If the
That's true also.
dad's a nutter, then forget about it. Then you're gonna be doing extracurricular activities in school, staying until 4 o'clock so you don't have to see his
Dad's
face.
dealing weed.
Yeah, whereas the traditional one, everyone's used to having mom at home. Mom nurtures. Mom has the nurturing
Elements.
element. You know, that time. Dads are more cool,
Cool, yeah.
strict. You know, if it's a house husband father bringing up a daughter, the relationship is different from a mom being there. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always because you see the mom every day, you see the father seldom. But now you're seeing the father every day, you're seeing the mom seldom. So it can be different. Either the girl will grow up a little bit tough,
Mm-hmm.
she might not be as girly.
Yep.
Mhm.
But I always feel that once you go to college and you change, then that's where you grow up. Like Hari said just now, we're not taught to do our bed, clean the toilets, whatever. But once you go to college, you have to.
Yep.
You gotta do your laundry, you gotta buy your
Mhm.
food, you gotta learn how to cook,
Throw
gotta
in
do
the
all this. So
deep
that's when
end.
you grow up.
Mhm.
So most of the guys who want to be house husbands, I think they only pick it up in college.
Very true.
When you have to take care of yourself.
No, but no one grows up wanting to be a house husband, is it?
I do.
Like, do you? But you do it for different
Ever
reasons.
since my dad told me I could be a princess,
But
I dreamed of being
no,
a
but
house
he said that
husband.
from a surgical point of view. Where he chops your cock and your balls off, and you take some pills. You take some pills and you grow some breasts, and you have nice smooth skin. That's a bit different.
I know, except the bald head I have right now.
So that's a bit different. Your dad was talking about something else. Not living in a magic castle and shit.
Damn. I wish
Sorry.
I was in the castle.
Oh, sorry.
Don't be.
Your childhood dream
I know.
ruined.
My Peter Pan
Yeah.
syndrome gone.
So who will give up his job here and be a house husband? Chance up.
It depends on how much my wife is earning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a
Mhm.
balance, isn't it?
Yeah, if she earns way more than me, and just say for example, I have a kid at home,
You really wouldn't mind, huh?
I wouldn't mind.
But what if you're
Okay.
drawing the same salary, equal?
I'll stay at home.
Would you still stay at home?
You see,
or would you
that's a
just-
really
that's a
depends.
very good
Yeah,
question.
exactly.
Because if let's say you and your wife are
Mhm.
earning the same amount, and she's like, "No, I don't want to give up my job.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you give up your job?"
I wouldn't
Hell
mind.
yeah!
I wouldn't
I'll be
mind.
Street Fighter champion in
I wouldn't mind.
in 4 months.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
You guys are modern men.
Yeah,
The thing is,
Why you won't?
you see,
I wouldn't.
I won't.
what I will do is I will be able to do the things that I really like to do.
Mm.
For example, like I like drawing. So the thing is, if I get a chance to just sit at home and draw and do jack shit, right?
Yeah.
Why not? Correct or not?
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. There's a
If you look
point
at it in that way,
Yeah, but I think that's the fantasy most guys have, that we are able to do what we want all the time. Not that we're not working,
Yeah.
but that may not actually be what reality is.
actually, like
Yeah.
that day, I took 2 days off,
Yeah.
and I was sitting at home for the first day. I was going insane already. I was like,
Didn't you draw
I
anything?
need to go to work. I need to get out of the house.
He drew blanks.
He drew blanks.
I'm not sure if you have kids, but having kids around will make things a little bit more
Yeah.
tougher. Yeah.
Mhm,
Or
mhm,
fun.
So
Oh,
would
mhm.
you?
It depends, yeah.
I could train the next Street Fighter champion
How would you train the next Street
by
Fighter?
playing Street Fighter with a kid. lah.
The Street Fighter on PS3 or something.
Yes.
PS4, sorry.
One control for him, one control for me.
Yeah.
Shouting abuses at him, make him
Yeah.
mentally tough.
Okay, that's why like if
Sonic
that's
Boom
tough
is
luck,
left,
eh?
right, forward.
It's front, down, red.
Yes,
Johnny-
front down X.
Johnny
No,
Boom
Sonic
is
Boom's
back
left,
front.
right.
Back front,
Back
sorry,
front,
yeah,
back
back
front.
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 Back front.
Is
I don't know, I
what
use
we're gonna
Cammy
talk
lah, so
about now? Street Fighter moves. Is that the topic of conversation?
what?
Street Fighter moves.
Well, it could be.
What about you, Lois?
I don't think I could do it
Mhm.
because if I had a job that afforded me to go and work in the morning, look after the kids, send the kids to school, because when they are young, there's afternoon school.
Mhm.
Later on, it becomes morning. So if you're going to be a house husband, means your wife's going to work in the morning, right, or work shift, depending. I don't know what I would do. Just having to look after the kids, I think for me might be a little bit difficult. I don't have any kids now.
Mhm.
I can only imagine. So it will be very difficult for me unless I get to do some outdoor activity, like I like to play sports. If I can bring them along, go with me, and I see results, I see them improving
Mhm.
in whichever extracurricular activity that they do,
Mhm.
honestly, I don't think I would mind staying at home, depending how much the wife is earning.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If not, I can tell you honestly, I don't think I could do it.
How about you, Giri?
The thing is, I have a lot of satisfaction doing my job. I think that's a huge barrier for me to quit.
You have
Is-
dissatisfaction or dissatisfaction?
Satisfaction.
Okay.
I like doing what I do.
Okay.
Yeah, but if
And-
you could do what you did at home,
The problem is I cannot. That is the problem. It
Wake
requires
and
me. My job requires me to travel a lot and do a lot of things outside the house. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, house husbanding is
House husbandry.
Husbandry, yeah.
Yes.
So if you didn't like the job,
It would be easier.
So
it
you
would be
you wouldn't
easier.
mind being a house husband, huh?
If I hated my job, yeah. Why not?
look,
Or-
Giri
or more
wouldn't
importantly,
be-
if I-
Giri
all
wouldn't
modern
be-
men,
Yeah.
lah.
You
All
guys are
modern
all
men.
you guys are all very modern men, man. You're actually
No,
willing
actually,
to,
I don't think like for me, I'm expanding a bit on what Lohesh said, and it's more like I don't think I could be a 100% house husband. I would like to be in a partnership where maybe you work part time, and then half the time, then you spend that at home, and then you look after the kids, and then the
Mhm.
other half, then you're out and you're working. I think for me, that would be an ideal situation where
Mhm.
you're sharing the burden, providing for your family,
Mhm.
but you're also looking after your family. So that for me would be
So that means, Hari, you're not all in.
not all in.
You're in.
I'm
if they are-
50-50.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm
Same lah.
50-50.
Same.
I think most of us are.
Yeah.
Like I said just now, I took 2 days off, and
Yeah.
after the first day, I almost went insane. lah. I needed to go out. I just needed to get out of the house.
I think I'll be like you, so Junsern, honest, because I need something outdoor to do something, and if the kids are there, they can come along.
Yeah.
You know, if not, yeah, just stay at home,
Mhm.
laundry, cooking, buying the food when they're
Mhm.
little and they grow up.
To do exactly what a typical housewife is a bit difficult.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Mhm.
hard for me.
Actually, I have a question for you guys. Can you guys cook?
Yeah.
I can.
You can, like, well, not like some.
Well, I used to work in a restaurant, but I am very lazy to cook at home.
Same here.
Very,
So
very,
you guys
very,
are-
very
you guys
lazy
are
to cook
special,
at
man.
home.
You guys can cook. I can't cook.
I can't cook.
Not well, anyway.
Mhm.
I can cook pretty well.
Giri can
If you
make
like
toast.
and cereal.
Yeah, toast and cereal.
Perfect.
Maggie me,
Maggie
Yeah,
me there.
straight up, bro, professional.
Even Maggie me is pushing it. Me will be like too soggy.
Where's the pot? Where's the pot?
You know when you do
What's
when
the
you,
pot?
You know when you over. You know when you overdo
What's
it.
the pot? I don't know what type of pot.
No, the cooking came out of necessity. I needed a job when I was in university. Easiest jobs to get there is to work in the
That's right.
food industry, yeah, because you can, I started off washing dishes, and then slowly I moved up, learned how to cook. So it helped. So food was settled, and I didn't know how to cook at home. Grandmother used to try and teach me. I thought I was a hero. Before I went to Australia, I thought, no, I want to go near Australian food. I want to eat Greek food, bloody Portuguese food, whatever, Australian food. So what happened was, food was expensive, and I needed a job, so I ended up working in a restaurant, and I learned from there. They taught me how to
Yeah.
cook.
I think
What
that's how
kind
I
of
started
restaurant
to
you
learn
work in?
also.
Italian
Mm.
restaurant?
Mhm.
No, all Asian restaurants, man.
Asian
I worked in a
restaurant.
Chinese restaurant. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
Then I chop onions and all that. Mhm.
Chop onions, garlic. I did the satays, I did the chicken, I did the chicken rice, I did then later when they moved me to the soup section.
Mhm.
So the head chef will come in, he'll make all the soups. When order comes in, I got to hook it up.
Man.
So man, it was crazy. First day I was thrown into the deep end to do the
Mhm.
soup section because one of the chefs was sick, he took off.
Mhm.
Man, I went there, I killed it, and I was so motivated after that because it was insane. It was lunchtime, busy, managed to get the orders in, all that.
They
So,
called him
necessity.
Superman.
All right, to round out this topic, house husband, yes or no? Let's start with
If
Shan.
I lived in a cardboard box and my wife worked as a coffin salesman and she said we need a second job, I'll say no, I am being a house husband.
Mhm. Hari? 50-50.
I'd say 50-50, yeah.
Mhm, mhm. Giri?
In an ideal universe, yes.
Yes. And Lohesh?
No, me and Hari say 50-50.
50-50 lah.
You?
Same thing lah.
Joseph,
50-50. I need to do something from home.
you fence sitting Humpty Dumpty, get down from the wall. Give a
but
stance.
Actually, it's not
Make
50-50.
a stand.
So basically, the answer is no.
Okay, at least Hari went the other way.
If the answer is yes or no,
Yeah.
50-50 isn't an answer, is it?
Okay,
Is it?
okay.
So the answer would
Mm.
have to be no. Isn't
Okay, my answer is no. So
It? Yeah. So everyone
Mm.
says no.
concrete answer means
No.
Well,
No
except
lah.
Prashant.
Mhm.
Prashant would love to do
I'll
it.
love to do it.
Prashant and
No,
Giri are okay.
4
They
yes,
don't
1
mind.
no.
But you know,
Oh,
we
no,
actually-
4 no, 1 yes.
We actually haven't heard Prashant's views very much about being a house husband.
I just said
don't
about the
think.
cardboard box and she being a coffin salesman, and I'll say hell no.
Yeah, okay, maybe it's a good time to move on.
Tune in every Friday to catch Shan and Junsen on Krossfire, only on Junsern and Shan.